Don't I look like a dork with this helmet on? Well, I'll tell you, you can blame Louise for that. Yeah, okay, we're going to take a ride today on my electric Trike 1, XP1. Look at that beauty. Had it for almost a year now. A couple water bottle holders on there. Doing this video basically as a, well, let's be honest, for my own damn amusement. So, yeah, first we get ready to take the ride, do that. As I'm walking around, I'm checking it out, making sure nothing looks bad. Put on my back one. All right. Today we'll be going a short ride, one of the routes I follow going over to the senior center. Now we turn it on. There we go. And as you can see, on today's ride, I will actually hit a milestone. I will be going over 1,000 miles. That is since last July sometime. All right, well, let's get it set up here. This particular trike has 5 levels of pedal assist, starting out with 1 right here, the least amount. For the next little while, really don't have anything hard to pedal. The reason I'm doing this is mostly for, I use this mostly for exercise. And, you know, if I go into the senior center or some other places, it's too far to walk, but really it's too close to drive. Where this kind of works out well. Just going around here. Not a lot of traffic today. It's Juneteenth, so don't have to worry about a lot of traffic on the route I'm taking today. There'll still be, once I get to certain parts of the town, you're going to see it's a little bit crazier than it is right here. Okay, right now, going down the hill. Let's see. All right, we're up to almost 20 miles an hour. Now it's time to slow down, so I guess I gotta turn left here. Turning at much more than 10 miles an hour on a trike really isn't a smart idea. I would actually need the helmet if I tried doing it much longer than that. All right, coming into another intersection, a little more traveled road. No stop sign and no cars coming, so again, going downhill. Still on that lowest pedal assist. I'm not even pedaling right now. Gravity's taking over. Just under 20 miles an hour. And I got a car coming up behind me who have mirrors. And, you know, I want to make sure I try not to be a jackass and drive in the middle of the road. I know there are bikers out there who will do that, and they piss me off as much as they do you. Oh yeah, a little bump there, railroad tracks. All right, let's get going again. Oh yeah, this thing has no suspension. So, yeah, I feel every bump. The seat has a little bit of suspension in it, but let's be honest, not enough to say so. All right. We're getting down to another intersection down here. See, it's red right now. By the time I get there, who knows? It might be green, but time to start slowing down. All right, green light. Nobody behind me. I didn't bother with hand signals. Now, come back down some quiet streets. Right. Still on that lower assist level. Probably about time to go up to pedal assist 2, which is still, yeah, a lot. Not much. In front of us, you'd see the boathouse. You know, if you're big into water here in Lawrence, they actually have a fairly nice one down there. Nothing I want to do. Okay. Coming down this back road. As you can see, it's pretty much a suburban neighborhood. Kind of close packed. No, it's definitely not the slums. Yeah. There are those in other places of Lawrence, let's be honest. But this is a nice area. Okay? Much as I hate to admit it. Alright. Up to another little stop sign. Had the bike now. Oh, 996. As I said, almost since a little under a year. The only thing I've had to replace, just about a week ago, I had to put in new rear brakes. I use more rear brakes than front brakes, and there are a lot of hills on some of the other ones I travel. So, yeah, you got to slow down on them. Because, like I said, turning a trike is not the same as turning a bicycle. Okay, I got a car coming up behind me, and traffic in front of me. There we go. Now, why we have a car parked in the middle of the road is beyond me. It's just kind of, you know, we allow everybody to get a license around here, and they haven't got the smarts not to park in the middle of the road. Alright, now going along. At this place right here, I'm going right around 13 miles an hour. Nice easy pace. There's plenty of room now, you know. Plenty of room for cars to go by me, and there's no side, street parking. That's going to change very shortly. Basically, I'm right down beside the Merrimack River right now. You can't see it, but yeah, Merrimack River is right to my left. I damn near didn't hit it. Alright. Getting into a slightly different neighborhood here. More of a tenement area. But I don't feel unsafe here. Unlike other parts of Lawrence, I would not be riding in. At least not without carrying. Alright. Now we're coming up on one of the main drags of Lawrence. I'll just be going across it. Have to use the light here. And actually the light's going to be changing to red, which is actually what I prefer. I prefer not to try to beat the light. I prefer to wait for the light. And I get way over in case there's somebody that comes up behind me that actually wants to turn right on red. Again, like I said, I try not to be that asshole. Okay, now, on a normal day, there would be many more cars going by. But being a sort of a holiday, let's see, it's a holiday. There we go. Not too bad. All right. All right, got a car coming, so have to wait. There we go. Uber driver. They're the most dangerous ones around, I think. They only think they know how to drive. All right. All right, now we're coming up on to Imakeridingatrikecool, a main drag here in Lawrence. Okay. Much more traffic. There is a bike lane right here. I'm in the bike lane. And I will follow that, and I have no problem being a nice guy. Now sometimes I have to pull out, and but no biggie. Again, this morning, a lot less traffic than I would normally be seeing on this route. Still only that low level of pass. You know, pedal assist system is what PASS stands for. The most I could actually pedal is 14. If I go faster than that, it's gravity. And gravity is good. Got a little puddle here. I'm going to go out on the road, but nobody's behind me. Okay, light is green. I would have preferred to wait, but again, very few traffic out there today. This is very light traffic for this particular morning. This is lighter than I actually expected. A very busy area down here, Merrimack Street. One of Lawrence's major industries is the New Balance, which is coming up there on the left. I'm in there. And we just went by their employee parking lot. And it was empty, so obviously that's half the thing right there. They're not going today. And again, I'm still not really all that far away from the Merrimack River. I'm just going to slow down because I want this light to change. And I need a drink of water anyway. I'm actually going to stop right here. I know I'm going to be close. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I'll just get up there and wait at the light. You'll see there's still lighter traffic than normal. Much lighter. Normally that would be a line of traffic going both ways at this time of the day. Hell, even behind me there's not that many cars. See a couple of buses right in front of me. That's the main commuter station here in Lawrence. 7 miles. I don't know what I make. I think I'll probably be up at about 1,000 about the time I actually get to the senior center. This isn't the way I usually go to the senior center. Yeah, the idea behind this was exercise. I go a little longer way. But, you know, just a matter of recording. And nobody wants to hear me talk for 45 minutes. Now, unlike many of my brethren here in Lawrence, who are on e-bikes and e-scooters, etc., I actually obey the traffic signals and traffic laws. I will wait, yeah, I turn. And there we go again. Okay. Carefully by this guy. You can see people here in Lawrence really don't know how to park. But no, that's kind of everywhere. If you're in Massachusetts anyway. Even though I've lived in Massachusetts now for over 20 years, I still identify as a New Hampshireite. Sorry, I am not a masshole. Usually their traffic is just flying by me right now. And one day if I came this way. But it's, yeah, it was like, it's a holiday. The one thing about the bike lane sometimes is Lawrence doesn't do a great job of street sweeping. And you can see a lot of glass sometimes. And those I have to keep an eye out for. In a moment, we're going to lose the official bike lane for a few minutes. And it'll be time to just pull out into the road a little bit. But you can see maybe the little bicycle on thing is just saying, yes, you can ride here. I would anyway, but yeah. It's nice to know they were thinking of us. I try to stay over as far to the right as possible. Again, I don't try to be a dickhead. There's somebody that, scared to go by me right now for some reason. Grandma. They're the person who make me nervous than anybody else. If you go by me, I know what you're doing. If you're behind me, I have a hard time. All right. Looks like some glass up ahead, so I got to wait until a couple cars. I really don't feel like a flat tire. It's actually a popular area for some of the homeless. I'm not exactly sure where the encampment is, but it's right around here because you're usually seeing a few homeless people in and about. Lawrence does have a rather large homeless population, and I wish I had a solution. I don't. Kind of the same as we also have a lot of undocumented aliens. The only thing I will say about that is I think we need stronger border controls, but I also think it needs to be a hell of a lot easier to get across the border legally. Becoming legally immigrating into the United States is way too much of a hassle. So I do have a lot of understanding for people that do it any other way. Got to remember, at one point, most of us were immigrants. Hell, I'm only 2 generations. My grandfather himself came over on the boat, and a couple of the other parents did. Grandparents, all my grandparents came from somewhere else. So I'm only a couple of generations off myself. And during the day, this area would suck. Okay? So I need to go straight, but the lane I'm in right now is a right turn long only. And getting over into that lane with all the traffic would really be terrible. But I'm hoping the lights doesn't change, and I just go straight across. Okay, now I'm at a point where I gotta go to a different level. Assist becomes much steeper. You saw that one car come a little close. They're supposed to get 4 feet, okay? Some don't, and, you know, what can I say? Well, as you can see, it's a little bit steeper around here. Soon to be even steeper. I'm still hanging in there about 12 to 13 miles an hour. Okay, I just brought it up to level 4. I don't ride anywhere I haven't seen where I need to go to the next level. I could probably do this with level 3, but, you know, I'm not in any particular hurry. This one senior center isn't even open today. This is more just a kill some time, make this video for my own amusement. I'm not looking for likes. I'm not going to subscribe. I'm not trying to monetize it. Yeah. Now, I could stay straight on this road, however, I'm turning right with an immediate left and getting off the main road. Getting more into the back streets here. Yeah. Oh, 999. Almost there. And I'm almost at the senior center. All right. It's not as steep anymore, so I bring it down to 3. Still working on my exercise. Nice little area right here. Okay. And continuing onward. Morning. Again, another nice neighborhood. nothing behind me. So no need for the directionals. I don't have directions anyway. Hand signals. Alright. I'm back to level 2, which is where I do most of my riding. At level 1, it bottoms out. You can only go so fast on 1, even with your pedaling your little heart out. So 2 lets me get up to that decent range. All right. And you can see, parking lot is empty. That's because the place is closed. This is where I tend to, well, 2 or 3 times a week anyway. You know, I can work out here, play cards here. So let's take this out of here. And as you can see, only at $999. I thought I was going to make it to $1,000 over here, but I didn't. Well, all right, folks, I'm going to stop this thing. At some point, I'll probably throw it on YouTube just because. So, you know, if you feel like watching, fine. If not, that's fine too. Bye.